Hello, hello. I am like a baggy, saggy boob. I am the most unpopular man on YouTube. It is me. Of course, I am the one and only Wild Hair 83. Thank you so much for joining me here. It's been a while. Thank you so much for your patience and coming to click on me and see me here. Today, yesterday technically, I got Metallica's new record. Technically their new CD. It's called 72 Seasons. I got it yesterday from Target, man. I felt so bad paying $10 for this. Like, I got it for 10. I'm like, it was like $10.60. You know, I'm like, fuck, man. I wish I could give them some more money. So as soon as I get my new record player, I'm gonna buy the vinyl. I'm gonna do my boys a solid here, cause this album is solid, man. This is a very good album, dude. In the words of Bob Country Bunker. Man, that's some of the finest god dang music we done had around here in a long time. No shit, man, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, you know, but that's the way Bob Country Bunker, you know. This album kicked my ass. I enjoyed listening to it. This is the best new music I've heard in a while. I'm sorry. This is better than Iron Maiden Senjutsu. This is better than Megadeth's the sick, the dying, and the dead. Yes, yes. And I got that actually a week before I got this. Maybe I'll do a review on that. I don't know. To be honest, it can't touch this. But I like it though, man. I just want to show you the art real quick. I just want to show you the CD, show you how it is. See, when you pull it out, you know, you pull it out. It comes out of this sleeve. You know, I like that. It's pretty cool. Metallica have done really good, but I like their faces. These are my boys right here. I need to let all y'all know that Metallica was my first metal band. It was my first rock band. You know, I grew up in the ghetto. You know, I got to make a confession to you. I grew up in the ghetto country. And I don't know if you know this or not, but music like this, back then, like, it didn't exist. How would I have heard this? I didn't hear Metallica until '95. Where we first got satellite, and then we got MTV, and I saw that video Until It Sleeps. You know, that was what hooked me on Metallica. Anyways, back to, and here we are, like what, almost 30 years later. 30 years later, this is their newest album, 72 Seasons, and I just want to show you the way it looks. I like the faces. These are my guys. And the new bass player is still Robbie. Robbie is still the new bass player. I love it. You know, after 20-some years almost. It's about to be like, it's a long time. He's been with them for a while. It's about almost 20 years, and he's still the new bass player. It's really cool. Love Robbie. But look. You open it up, the book that has all the lyrics and shit. I love this artwork. Real quick, I want to critique the art. Let's see here. Where's the, everything is dark. Like so everything is burnt, blackened. If you know about Injustice for All, they got a song called Blackened. And you know, everything, it seems like everything that was precious from the cradle and onward, like everything has been blackened. You know, I don't know. I really Metallica have done some really strange things with the artwork in the past years, and I think this is probably the best one. I really like this. It was certainly better than the last album with the heads and the faces. That shit was just creepy. But whatever. Anyways, so here's to the meat and the potatoes of this review. Now that I done got all that malarkey out the way. I just want to talk about the songs and review them how I first heard them. I took a few notes on each of the songs as I first heard them and wrote down some things. I listened to it extensively last night while I was at work. I mean, I probably fired that record up like, you know, who knows how many times. I listened to that shit probably 5-6 times last night. No shit. The first song, 72 Seasons. Man, it was a way to open up the show. It was a very complicated piece. As I was listening to it, at that point hit like, damn, this is still the same song? This is all one song? Dude, that chorus part where it's like, looking in the black lights. Man, I like that part. But Fast and Heavy. Metallica for their past couple albums, that's kind of the mold. Like, this song is kind of how they've started out, like, each album. they started out with a piece that's in like the Phrygian. They have the Phrygian minor going on, you know, like the Egyptian thing, whatever. 72 seasons, way to, like I said, way to open up the show. Very complicated song. Shadows Follow. It had a nice break. That's all I wrote for the song initially. It had a nice break. I like that song. Basically, it's talking about like no matter how much you try to purify yourself, your shadow of the past is always going to follow. You know, I mean, the whole album, the lyrics and everything they're singing about hits a tone with me. I feel most of the shit they're saying. You know, I'm so agitated now with life. I'm so irritated. I'm almost a middle-aged man. You know, like I'll tell you, I'm 40 years old. Yeah, I'm 40 years old. Yeah, you know, believe it or not. You know, I know I got to keep up my girlish figure. You know, but yeah. But listen to this music right here. Really, just it speaks what I'm feeling. But next song, Screaming Suicide. I love the tempo. The tempo was really, really fast paced. I love that fast paced tempo. I wrote the chorus is dope. And it's got that part where it goes ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That is the shit. That is the best part of the whole fucking song. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. I mean, dude, man, that James Hetfield is a very percussive player, and you hear the percussiveness on this song right here. I like that, and I like the subject matter, of course. Next song, number 4, "Sleepwalk My Life Away." I wrote it's got the best bass intro. Love it, and that bass. When I heard that bass line, that was pretty. I was so excited throughout the entire point of listening to this record. That wasn't like, unlike some other artists, there wasn't that one song just like, it's like, I mean, I was on my feet, hopping and bopping and rocking with my cock out, the whole entire thing. Number 5, "You Must Burn." Initially, I wasn't impressed with the song. Initially, I was kind of like waiting for something to happen, but boy, it did happen. James's voice is the greatest of all time. I wrote that right here. I wrote James's voice is GOAT. It's got a very good break, and it's a very groovy break, and it's just good shit, man. "You Must Burn." Yeah, burn them bitches. I mean them witches. Whatever the fuck. Burn them bitches. Song number 6, "Lux Eterna." I looked it up. Lux Eterna is some kind of Latin phrase for eternal light, but it also has a lot of artists have used that title, Lux Eterna. I mean, if you just Wikipedia that shit, and like they'll tell you like there's a whole lot of people in music and movies and plays and everything that use that title, Lux Eterna. And dude, I love that song. That was the first song that they released, and I heard it, and I'm glad I only heard it on my phone, because my phone got really shitty speakers, and so I couldn't hear it. And I was like, that song's not cool. But when I played that shit on my PA system, boy, Lux Eterna! And then I'm at work, sitting there working, and I'm sitting there screaming to the top of my lungs, Lux Eterna! And folks are looking at me like I got fucking flaming turds hanging out my mouth, like I need to be carted off in one of them jackets that make you hug yourself to the paddy wagon. Oh man, but I love Lux Eterna. It sounded amazing. That tempo is on a theological level. Yep. I mean, that tempo, dude, that tempo was so smashing. I love it. Mwah. Lux Eterna. Very nice song. Love it. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, song number 7, Crown of Barbed Wire. Once again, James's voice is king. The subject matter, he's talking about wearing the crown of barbed wire, and that shit's tight. And you got these images of like, I don't know, like Jesus, I guess. And I got images of the Sandman when he was crucified by Raven in ECW. And he crucified his ass in the middle of the ring. And they had like some barbed wire thorns like on the crown, like on his head and shit. So, it was a very smooth break in the song. There's a very smooth break in that song. I really liked it. Song number 8, Chasing Light. I like the subject matter. Yeah, that's all I put. I like the subject matter. I gotta go back and listen to it again and do another review. I actually need to go back and listen to it and read the lyrics. I still haven't read none of the lyrics. Let's see. Song number 9 is if darkness had a sun. Once again, very percussive with the intro. James's guitar playing is so percussive, and I really like everything that's going on. It's got a 1 2 3 beat. 1 2 3 beat. I mean, like, mwah. Let's see here. Yeah, very percussive intro, nice. And also the outro. The outro is very amazing. Pay very close attention to that if you listen to that song. All right, now song number 10, Too Far Gone, is my favorite song on the whole goddamn thing. Song number 10, Too Far Gone, gets my official stamp of Satan approval. It's a star, you know, like one of those stars with the circle. I put my official. You probably can't see it. My handwriting is chicken scratch. But I drew a little star right there, and it's like, yeah, best song, nice harmony. The harmony parts, dude, that was the first song that made me. I had to go back and play it again. I listened to the whole record, but then after that song, it was like, no, fuck that. I had to hear that shit again. So, Too Far Gone. That shit reminds me of Papa Roach. Dude, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my own bleeding. Yeah. Oh, man. But that was exactly what I had visions of. In fact, after hearing that song, like, all I could do was sing Last Resort, Papa Roach. I mean, that shit was just so ingrained in my mind. Thank you, Metallica. Best song on the CD, in my opinion. Song number 11, Room with Mirrors. I wasn't initially impressed. I wasn't. I mean, you know, I don't know. It didn't catch me at first, but it picks it up. It picks it back up with that break. That again, like, their breaks are very interesting. They have some very interesting guitar parts, and the drumming. Lars is fucking he's beating the fucking skins off them goddamn drums, man. Like, man, my boys, I tell you, I love my Metallica. But yeah, and then song number 12, Inamorata. Inamorata? I don't know. I don't know. Inamorata. I don't know. It's a very interesting intro. That sound, that doom, 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 da 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 da. That shit was very interesting. I mean, I stopped what the fuck I was doing, and I was like I had to like listen, like, whoa, you know, it was. I like that song. It was a nice long bluesy song. It took me back to the days of Load, and maybe Reload. You know, I really liked it, and even the Black Album, My Friend of Misery. It seemed like that song was like a part 2 of My Friend of Misery. You know, it's like from the Black Album again. It's like, in that song, My Friend of Misery, and in this song, he's basically trying to say like, no, misery's not my friend anymore, and, you know, like, it was my friend, but not anymore. You know, I love it. But anyways, that was my review of this mighty new album from the mighty Metallica. Those guys are more phenomenal. No shit, man. I love Metallica. I love I don't have problems, you know, but they make me want to live, man. Straight up. They give me something to look forward to, you know, because we living in a life, man, basically, you know, I don't know if you know this, maybe you're overprivileged, maybe you're underprivileged, maybe you know, I don't know what your situation is, but life out here is trying to grind everybody down, you know, and that's just the way it is. And so people don't know that the music that you listen to, the music that a lot of people listen to is grinding you down. You don't understand. You cannot see how all this modern day music is just grinding the shit out of you. all they want to do is talk about, all they're talking about is dancing, fucking, being horny, you know what I'm saying? Or fucking man ain't doing you right, or how to get a bitch, or how to fucking treat a bitch like shit, you know? I don't know what the fuck, you know, but dude, fuck all that goddamn shit. Metallica kicks fucking ass. These guys right here kick fucking ass. Fuck goddamn modern day music, cause it's trash. But Metallica, them boys have showed me a new era of class. Thank you so much. I am Wildhead83. I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. I'm so excited to have a new music from Metallica, and when I get the vinyl, I'll do another little review just to show you how the package is, and maybe I'll listen. Maybe I'll get a couple of lyrics memorized for them from them songs. Wildhead83 out. Peace.